Right, welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're gonna go over some gamer. But before we do, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So, look at this, guys. 24% up. The price is 382 right now. The market in general is coming up. And so this is an amazing thing. The volume is $480,654, and that is 71% higher than in the last 24 hours. The fully diluted market cap is 38,216,830 dollars, which is 24.32% up. So, it seems like we are actually getting really, really, really good momentum in the market again. It's when I was looking at it earlier, I think it's 1.5 trillion. It got down to like 1.2 trillion a couple days ago. Maybe it was last week. But anyway, guys, I think the momentum's coming back. Quarter two is ending for a lot of companies. The futures contracts for both the quarterly and the weekly ended last Friday. So I think we're having a lot of money that is now being able to be allocated to go back into the market, and I think this is going to start the next upward trend. Um, if you guys have seen the Wyclef model, it looks like, we have we're about to have some good momentum to the upside, and I definitely think the entire market is going to start doing very, very well. So that is my little take on it. It's funny, like we're 23% up, but if you kind of look, it doesn't even look like it's anything. But that is totally fine. It is something that this little illustration or animation, Diamond Hands always win, which is true. I mean, you got to think, like, I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, if at least for my instance, if I were to sell a couple months ago, right after the first run up, I probably would have been about double my money right now, maybe even three times my money. But at the end of the day, like if it goes back up, like I said, there's certain things that in everybody's life that, if you kind of just make a goal and you're like, okay, like let's say you put in $100 and your credit card's $500. Like you can make a goal, like, okay, once this money hits five, like I'm gonna continue to pay on my credit card, but let me go ahead and instead of going out to a fancy restaurant, let me just throw $100 into, Gamer or other cryptos, and let me go ahead and see what it does. And it's crazy because back in January, February, I 10x my money on more than half of the coins that I was in. So it's something that all the coins, everything's going to run. Like when bull runs happen, majority of the time, everything runs. It's not just one coin or another. Now, one coin or another will run when they have something that, like a real use case, or like with Gamer, like the FIFA Fridays, or when they partner with somebody else, or they come out with like a wallet, or they come out with an exchange, or they come out with their own blockchain, or whatever the case may be. That is really when you see upward trends, and it's buy the rumors, sell the news. It's weird, like it's like 80/20. Like I look at it, and like 80% of it is buy the rumor, sell the news, and then like it'll have a run up. People will take profits kind of right before the news comes out or right when the news comes out, and then you'll give it some time, and then it'll slowly start coming back up, and people that got out, they'll get in at a cheaper price, and then they will have those the same amount of coins, but they were able to take some profit. So for example, if I put $100 in a Gamer, and let's just say theoretically, hypothetically, it goes up to 5x's, because let's say, like, I don't know, let's say this Friday, their FIFA Fridays, someone really famous is gonna play or something like that. Let's just say it's not happening, I'm just saying. So um so what in the past, what would happen is people, they would, like let's say I put in $100. So Thursday night, or like let's say the game starts at 10 a.m. So like at 9:50 a.m. or 9:58 a.m., like you'll start kind of seeing the price just dump. But before then you'll see a good upward rise. So, that's kind of the example of, a pump and dump when it comes to something in the news coming out. But anyway, Gamer is definitely doing great. If you guys want to check out their podcast, head over to their Twitter. It's on Spotify and Google. I think they are trying to. Oh, the Apple Podcast. I guess that's what this picture is right here. So that's the link to the Apple Podcast. So it does look like they are verified. So that's really good. So feel the burn. So you gotta think. Every time someone buys and sells, the burn happens. They have burned 3.5 trillion in the last 10 days. That is crazy. That is a lot of coins burned. That means when the price does go up, all the reflections that the holders have been getting are definitely going to go up. So, let's see. So they still have 40,000 followers. Like I said, their price action, let's see. Wow, look at that. 27% up. It looks like it is trying to break. Let's see what we got. So it looks like the previous all-time high was like 407. So, that's the last high that we had before it started kind of having lower highs. So, if it could break that, let's see what this one's at. 418. So it has to break around, it has to get to, around 420, 430 for us to be able to break this the short-term previous kind of all-time high in the last like probably 7 to 15 days. And actually no, that's not 7 to 15. That is June. Okay, so that's actually, yeah, seven. It looks like it's around 7 days. So it's like the 7 day all-time high was around like 418. And so for that, we would have to break that, and then we could either test for that could become support and it'll test it again, and then before it runs up higher, or I guess we'll see what happens. But let's see, where can we get Gamer? Oops. And so it looks like it is on PancakeSwap, Beaky, and Bitmart. So they are on, Bitmart I feel like got kind of popular when SafeMoon came out. Beaky, it looks like it's doing some decent volume at $134,407. And PancakeSwap, it still looks like it's in the lead for the volume wise. So that is pretty decent. So anyway, guys, like I said, I think the market is going to come back up. Not saying that we won't see any more dips, but I really believe that, the second part of the year, I think we're going to see some really good gains. I really, really do. And previously I thought Bitcoin was going to be in the 300,000s. I don't know. As of right now, I guess let's just try to beat the all-time high and then see where we're at. I definitely think it's gonna hit six figures by the end of the year or beginning of next year. But that's just the game, to the patience and waiting. Luckily for us in Gamer, they have reflections and they have burning, and so that definitely is going to help the holders such as ourselves that are pretty early in the game. I mean, like we're still pretty early. This project is not very old, and so we definitely still have some um, time to gain, time to build traction, and time to see what the project is going to come out with next. So. Anyway, guys, that is the update for Gamer. I think the whole entire market is definitely, doing very positive things. And when it comes down to it, I definitely patience is key. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think patience with anything is definitely a good solution. So I would say that that is what I'm waiting for. I'm just gonna, kind of be patient. We see some positive, 22% up. So obviously, oh, 26% up. So obviously, we are definitely still able to gain momentum. All hope is not lost, and I think we are still going to see some nice little gains coming in the future. So, thank you guys for joining. Don't forget, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And until next time.